What is happening, guys? My name is HybridGraphics, and today I finally bring episode 4 to my basic designer series, Become a Basic Designer. And there's something I should have mentioned in episode 1 that should have been using since episode 1, but sadly it's episode 4, and I'm finally gonna start using this. So, in the description, I'm gonna put my 100 subs GFX pack, which is gonna include what you see here on the screen. And basically, these are the basics, I guess you can say, to become a graphic designer. And this is what we'll use throughout the series, basically. And well, we may upgrade from 0.1k pack to 500 sub pack or something like that. I don't know. But for now, we're going to be using this. And what I got most requested for this was to create a background. And that which should be right here in the YouTube templates. These YouTube templates will help you. I'll just open one, like pointer template. This is what I like to use, and this is what we will be using, because the regular YouTube template is boring and I don't like using it. So it helps you show where you can't see and where you could see, like the sides and the top. It also, the template helps show where the banner is supposed to be, which is right here. And within these guidelines right here, will be the links and whatnot. Do not put your links anywhere outside of it. So people want to know how to add different types of things. Now, from I think it was episode 1 or episode 2, we made the text called basic, and I guess we'll use the edited version. You can just take that and drag it in. Or you can go make your own Cinema 4D text again. So obviously that is way too big. So we're going to bring the arrow down over here. We're going to hold shift, and that will perfectly bring it in. But let go of the mouse button first, and then let go of shift so it doesn't distort or anything. Now it's up to you really how big you want to make the text. You gotta have at least a little bit of room for the links. And also we may have to do a part 2 on looking at backgrounds and whatnot. Quick note, I'll also be doing maybe intros at some point. Maybe that should be the next episode, actually. Also trying to make sure the basic is not inside this sections thing, so let's bring it out. There you go. And rasterize it. So basically click this, click on it, and then OK, and it will rasterize, which means it's editable and whatnot. So we're gonna go back to my, I got a lot of 40 stuff, but we're gonna go back to my GFX pack, and what you guys wanted to learn was to add things in. Oh, how interesting. And lights, it doesn't really matter where you put them, but I suggest you put them in the background. So when you're on the GFX pack, there's 2 different ways you can put images into Photoshop, which is one would be drag them in, which is what I showed you with the basic text. Another way would be go to File, Place, and then just go ahead and find where your picture you're wanting to use is. The pictures I use currently would be space, galaxy, the most unoriginal designs ever. Trying to upgrade, trying to make up an original design myself, but we're going to be working with the galaxy design since that seems to be the easiest and most basic. So you grab your whatever you want to use. Let's just look through. Let's try this one. This one looks actually really nice. So we're gonna wait for that to load, and as you can see, it's actually really big. So you're gonna hold down Control and press the minus button, and that should zoom you out. Once again, hold Shift, drag it in. You see what happened there? It went down like that. It's because I let go of the shift button before I let go of the mouse button, so let's drag that up. So what you're probably thinking right now is, wow, that sucks. So this obviously does not look that good at all. Luckily, I think it was in my 0.1K pack. You could file open. So go into my 0.1K pack and go to custom CC. You gotta open it, file open, and you're gonna open it like so. Wait for it to open, and it should take a little while. So depending on your computer. Right now I'm recording, so my computer's going slow, so I'll return in a few. So we're back, and that actually didn't take long to load up their color correction. Like right when I paused it, it loaded up. I guess it was because I was recording, it wasn't going fast. So I put a simple design in the custom CC so you can check out how their color correction looks. And to view them, you're going to just press on these boxes and unpress the other one. And once again, it's loading. Faded, we got purple, we got green, we got gray. This one is a really gray CC. Color correction, keep saying CC. And really dark, so make sure your text is nice and light if you're going to be using this one. You got the orange, bellow, hybrid. I was originally gonna have my channel this color, but at 0.1K I kind of just made it blue. So currently the text in here is red, but it doesn't really matter what CC color correction, excuse me, you use in here, because it'll blend anyway. So when you have your CC, you're gonna click on it and you're gonna keep it like this, and you're gonna drag this box out. Like, let me show you. Again, you're gonna grab on this box, drag it out like this, and it should be right here. So the layers should be over here for this, and you're gonna just grab onto the CC you want to use and drag it on. And as you can see, this isn't above the basic text yet. You gotta make sure the color correction is above everything to affect everything. And what you notice already is the basic looks a bit too dark, so we're gonna click on basic, make a new layer above it, change it to white. Let's make this a bit bigger. Color over the whole thing. And you're going to create a clipping mask. Create clipping mask. And now that's clipped to the text, you're going to press overlay. And that looks really contrasted. Let's take it down a bit. And already with this, it makes it look much better, I guess. Still, the bottom's a bit too dark, but you can't change it now that you've added a dark gradient onto the bottom. So, if the bottom is dark, what I suggest is, damn it. The one thing I didn't add into this, well, now I'll check the time, is in my GFX packs is something more advanced. I'll just show you something. Well, not really advanced, it's just, optical flares, really. Now, when you're choosing an optical flare, you want to have a really nice optical flare. And a good place to get these optical flares is just like search them up on YouTube. Would be an optical flares pack and free optical flare pack. And there's actually quite a few out there packs that you could download. And they're all really nice looking optical flares too. So you won't be disappointed at all when you look at these optical flares that you have. So what we have here, I wanted to use this one. Something like this would work perfect. So drag it on, and obviously these optical flares are quite large also. Let's bring this up. Okay. Place. Let's rasterize it. Okay. And then you can't see the text now, but if you put a lighten or a screen on it, one of these two you can choose. I suggest screen because it really brightens out the text. If you choose lighten, only the optical flare would be affected by it. And sometimes when you choose screen, you'll see their box of their optical flare that's in, which means you'd have to erase basically like that. But you can't see the box on this one, so it's all right. Now that's looking okay. This is just a basic background, really. Let's see how much time we have. We have a good 4 minutes, so let's add one link quickly. We're gonna have to wait for this text to load also. Oh no, we don't. We're good. We're good to go. So around 18 is the font size you want to use for a link. Actually, we'll do all 4 links. So usually people like Twitter. Actually, and the fonts I like to use are really skinny looking fonts. So let's quickly scan through. Let's pick that one looks good. It's not even downloadable. Put your caps lock on because that also makes them look good. Twitter, space. I'm just gonna put them in a line. Facebook, space. Actually, we're gonna hold the space bar down and wait till it gets to the other side. And try to get this as even as possible. The grid lines would help if you learn how to use them. I'll probably do something on that in more advanced tutorials. So Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, let's say a network, Machinima, I guess. Machinima. I don't even know how to spell it, but that's good. And the 4th link usually should be designer, I guess. And you see these aren't evenly as that, so you're going to just click right here with the text, space it over a bit more. And space this a bit over. There you go. You want to click this. And the text you don't want to rasterize, like, yeah, you don't want to rasterize it since you want to, if you want to change it at some point, you could, which means, yeah. First, we're going to look at the blending options. I'll touch on what I was just saying there if we have enough time. Let's add a gradient. Yes. Come on. There you go. It looks good. Yeah, sexiest fig. Almost swore there. That looks pretty good. You see the bottom is a bit too dark. Again, you're going to double click that. You're going to switch these. Double click on that. Let's bring it up to about there. There you go. That looks nice. See, that looks pretty nice. Basic. Twitter, Facebook, Machinima Designer. Okay. So with these lights in the background, you want to change them to lighten or screen, which is clicking up here, lighten or screen, and you can basically put their lights over one another, and you'll be able to only see the lights and not the black background that they have on them. See, as like if I put this up here and then I change it to screen, you can see the basic. So that's basically all we have. Once again, I love the word basic because that's what this series is all about. I'll be using that word a lot. And thanks for watching. Peace!